You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, hey. Voices come. Credibility, now we ability news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, that's a get the power. They count on me, they count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl begin the second power. You call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride like a nigga we fly. Liberty Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, my sister. Hi yeah, the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the security power. The count on me, the count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them.
Good afternoon, viewers. That's why I welcome you to yet another edition of the program Liberty Sports, when it comes to you live on Liberty Online Television. Now, Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them where they watch we from. And don't forget to say this show they powered by Orange, and may they bring to you this edition of the program in name now Mohammed Kamara. Yourself, when they watch you can join the conversation by way you can drop your message or comment on the number 074 200 545, and you can send me to do on any of the platform them where they watch we from, ask your question, and also make your comments at the program. Like always, today we get a lots and lots of issues then for discuss today inside the program. And we will give updates on the latest activities so far we don't happen within the Sierra Leone Football Association, SLFA. So no say them we don't embark on so many things them recently, but we will talk to one of the media representative them when Alaminta Wali we can give you updates on that. And same way so we will talk to a representative from the Adesanya family as themselves they join the fight against Kush, you know, the Kush Must Go Football Gala campaign where they carry on at Brookfields community. And same way so we will bring to you updates on the grand final we set for play tomorrow on Sunday, November 2nd na Apu School, you know, as we see two big communities them na Eastern get for body better one inside a grand final day. Grassfield community set for play against Buamalin community. NSF we go get updates on preparation for sake of this grand final we set for play tomorrow. We set for talk to Abubakar Bangura winner General B, and as well we go talk to You know, the former Bullom star captain, we currently now the newly signed player for Mighty Blackpool Football Club, winner Bashiru Olukoroma. Himself, we can talk to we about his football journey, and again, you can share with me your experience so far inside Sierra Leone football. This and more set for you inside the program. Don't forget to drop your comments. Now, any of the platform that you watch we from, and also send me message on 074 200 545. The program na Liberty Sport. With that, I get the pleasure now to introduce my guest them at the studio. Firstly, I want to start with the representative, where they represent the Adesanya family, where they talk about the Kush Must Go campaign. You know, they said they preach the message through football. As football, now one of the sporting discipline them where Sierra Leoneans they love so much. Well, with that, I get the pleasure now for welcome Alan Campbell, we are the executive coordinator for Adesanya Foundation. Good afternoon and welcome to the program, Liberty Sport.
Thank you very much.
All right, in Alan Campbell, we are the executive director, coordinator for the Adesanya family, and as well as with Bashiru Olukoroma. We are the former captain for Bullom Stars Football Club and at the new signing for Mighty Blackpool Football Club. They between at the studio. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
All right, and Bashiru Olukoroma just don't say greetings. And on the line we set for talk to Lamin Tarawali, we are Coach Lamin, and also we go talk to Abubakar Bangura, General B. We go can give you updates on the grand final we set for play tomorrow na Apu School playing ground. Well, firstly, I'm for start with Alan Campbell. Alan Campbell, you know, Kush must go. And owner one for pass the message to football. Yeah, and we don't see so many organizations that don't join the government, you know, for ensure say they're able to sensitize the public as to how we will combat Kush and at the same time raise their awareness to young people. So why would not decide for do sport?
Basically sports are one of the activities that we use. We also get a rally campaign. We'll go for the group from points to points at the community that they come on the 15th. But why sports? We community wolf when we serve book fields in our community, we people let me know for football. I always say that there was a point in time with the national home base team during the days of Mark Fish, Parnes, the Abu Henry, Abu Tommy, Abacha. It was predominantly book fields people them. So there are times we ask ourselves question, why now we not see players them from Bufilis na the national team, national home-based team. So probably it as a result of the hazards of Kush, because I am quite too sure them boy are involved in the most get something with them good ban, and probably football might be one of those things. So they disturb the society, na menace to society, and we all feel unsafe because you picking go be okay today, but you don't go work. Not all say go there. There is tendency to see that they might be influenced, you know, to fall on that path. So for make we get a safe community, I think we all should take that responsibility for make sure we put hand together for make we fight against Kush. Now with that we will be able for make we get a safe environment.
One would say, is it that Kush they in a kind of alarming, you know, level in terms of how young and youth people or young people and they involve themselves into this? Make una decide for come up with this.
Definitely, yes. You know, it is not a secret. It's all over the place. I don't think say any side in a salon we go, you know, meet people and they way into drug addiction, Kush to be specific. So I think it's scary. And we if we not team up, you know, it go escalate. It go reach a level where we're not able for control them. And when that happens, it means that the country not get future, because now they are we look at as leaders for tomorrow. So if the whole don't begin make that kind with it, then it's sad and we don't want time for make it continue. So we 14 up tranga.
So specifically this particular gala competition, it only the targets, you know, communities them where they within book fields, or when I can expand them a bit?
We you know, we start small, probably for grow big as we move on. But for now we start small. So now within Brookfields community, and then situation where we don't want to let them go by player other side. We know well naturally if you get player na you streets, we play Premier League or he accepted for make it play. But lo no you see bad streets don't go by Musa Tumbu don't carry its money in a Bekul streets. We know once that because it gets the tendency for make it bring peace come. And if you defect against things like Kush, the peace for the. So we don't want to let it disturb with peace. So purely we want man that we get one pack like we will know to 6-pack man, they will know they get chance for play ball. Okay. Let them get opportunity for play. Once that gel, one for small bobo they will get talent. They play together now one team with big man them. Together also with somebody with the Premier League. So let it happen, let it be for players them within at the streets. Bufils na small community and walls are people safe. So person no go far because na community business. We will tell you see this man of a place. So now that kind of way they want them. So we want come together as a community. We all put foot on the ball and get a very firm footing. Let Kushno say, oh, the kick and so enough for come again as a community. And we get the perception and the belief, say, if other communities then copy from this, and then collectively as a nation, we'll be able to tackle Kush.
All right, continue for the with me at the program. I will come back to you shortly because you touch one side with very important. Yeah, it just feel like this now kind of Bilbao football for just limited to people who they live within the community. Yeah, but the next question will be who see had stick again for use for ensure say unable for no say this man there or this man they live in this community or not they live in this community. But I guess for come back to you, we can discuss more on that. Now, I want for turn the mic a bit to the former captain for Bullom Stars and. Now, a new signing now for Mighty Blackpool Football Club, Bashu Olukoroma. Good afternoon, Bashu. Welcome to the program one more time.
Yeah, good afternoon, second.
Yeah, Bashu, by the look of things, it show clearly say you are a new signing. I can tell like we play at the left one club, can another club. The account safe key. I mean, difference key there. So it feels like for left Bullom Stars and can join Mighty Blackpool.
Oh, well, firstly, I want to say Alhamdulillah, and I want to give Allah all the glory for make this particular transfer success. Like as you say, very very clear to you because like you don't follow me footballing journey and you know exactly what my journey made up of, and so I think it's very clear for me and very clear for you. So I just want to say so much happy that I'm a Mighty Blackpool player now, and I believe say this new challenge and new chapter in my life go enable me for reach heights where I've been on the dream of my football career.
All right, moving from one club, come to another club, many a times it can be challenging somehow, while some people, it can be an easy ride for them. But before we come to how you prepare for join Mighty Blackpool as you don't join us so now let we just go back, like former club, reflect back to the past, which now be your experience, Bullom Stars, and so far, how you don't assess the Sierra Leone Premier League?
Well, I think Bullom Stars, I think they give me the springboard for able to reach these heights. So I'm very much grateful for that because it has been a good one for me because from playing 3 seasons nami yo umtong when I lunge ka Bullom chiefdom, I think that'll be a good one for me, and I think I learned a lot today. We're able to propel me for reaching this height. So I want to tell them Boku thank you for the opportunity they give me and the platform for able to reach this height, and want to tell you categorically clear say enjoy my time na Bullom Stars because I think if me journey for be this smooth, I think that is springboard we are able for use for reach this height. So I'm very grateful.
As you say, you enjoy your time at Bullom Stars, but as you know, we journalists them mostly we is sinking on the ground, and they get to rumors say Bullom Stars we still want to keep you as a captain and still remain forbidden player, but you be decide for take up another adventure. Why not be decide for continue for play for Bullom Stars as that in your home team, as you say, you are born and bred from CAF Bullom Chiefdom, and are the only team that you represent the whole Chiefdom.
Well, I think it happened to every footballer. I think challenges good for we for if we want to get better in life. So I think see this as a challenge we want for gladly take, and I really enjoy my time playing for Bullom Stars and representing the colours of my chiefdom. But I think I just want for get a new challenge because it's been 3 seasons where I don't play and represent my chiefdom. So I just think I want to try a new thing and I want to get a new challenge. So I'll go see who say I'll go before reach.
But in the future, you get any plans like, I mean, if Bullom Stars need you tomorrow or someday, like want for bring you back for camp, you get any plans for joining them if that's kind of interest or intention come from them?
Well, the relationship has been good, and I think you very well know, say, me the former captain. So I think if you see I want to make a move, fair new challenge, but the community people still want me, and the management and everybody still want me, including my own colleague players. They all want me for stay. Therefore, you say the everything be good between me and then the relationship be good and everything. I don't left by Allah, I don't left by any malice. So therefore you say the relationship good and it's still good. So if I come and try a new challenge and maybe achieve what I want to achieve and the fit say I for go back and go retire and I'm home. I think it's a good one and now one way I go gladly take because we don't see now Europe where players on the excel likes of Nima come and play now Europe, then he see the need for go back now home and try for go back and go resurrecting career or maybe end them day. So I think if myself it come that way there, I think I will just gladly take them.
All right, now that you don't join Mighty Blackpool Football Club and you officially don't become a Mighty Blackpool player now, so waiting supporters of Mighty Blackpool for expect whose new energy you feel say you bring to the squad?
Well, I think it's me, and I think me they represent hard work and determination. I don't get anything where they are paying me football career. I just hard work, determination, and go for which I believe in myself. So I think I can able for come and give back the same thing way they see where I get a Bullom stars will make them come for me and try go all out for them and sign me. So I think I don't want for come and talk Boku. I just want for wait and let us see what I can offer in the pitch of play.
All right, continue for with me. Ina Bashiru Lukoma, Ina the former captain for Bullom Stars Football Club and current player for Mighty Blackpool Football Club. The program we still watch now Liberty Sports and they come to you live na Liberty Online Television, our Facebook page, YouTube and all the other social media handles them where they watch we from. Don't forget to yourself with the watch week, you join the conversation, ask your question and also make your comments. Do on any of the platform that you watch we from and as well drop your comments now 074 200 545 as we will look at comments and then concerns and try for read them so that the guests themselves in the studio, if need be, then able for respond to then questions then the way you go and forget clarification on. Well, now I for come back to Mr. Allen Campbell, when are the executive coordinator for Adesanya family, as themselves don't join the fight against Kush and they organize the Kush Must Go football gala competition na Brookfields community. Well, I come back to you. The question we I be say I about for us, get for do it. How na get for able assess the players them we go partake in this competition? As you say, on only one for limit and so people they live or we reside within Brookfields community.
Brookfields are a very close community where like almost all man sabi in company. Past somebody tell me say this man last night move kana so what we're doing because we want to make the program be inclusive, not so long gala na 4-team gala. We combine streets them for form one team. For example, we get Beckle Street and Beckle's Lane, then form a team we then call Beckle Cycle. And then we get All Streets, Bailey Street and Mama Street, then self gets their own team. And then you get Bass Street, Morgan Lane and White Street, then self form one team. You get Janju Street and one place we then call Palma, then self form one team. So it's a close community now. Side way people they sabi themselves, like I say earlier on, except otherwise somebody tell you say this man he so last night and that one they will not go allow him for play. So that is how it's going to happen. Tomorrow, for example, the competition they start, now 2 games they play. You get the Beckle Cycle made up of Beckle Street and Beckle Lane. They play against Bass Street, Morgan Lane, and White Street combined. And then it will be done at 3:30 they start. It go because being conscious say we get people and they will not go play 45 minutes, so now 30 minutes they play, and then it will be followed at 5 o'clock by another game between with Draft College and then the coordinates and then Hall Street, Bailey Street and Mama Street versus Janju Street and Palma. So it's a close community. We all know ourselves, so we'll be able to identify ourselves.
So what about possibly don't live in the community before, but you don't left then now they live now that community?
In that situation, it is accepted once you don't live, because I mean it's something that brings all of us together again. So that one day accepted.
All right. I understand. See, the competition gets some people way at least then say step in for sponsor the competition for ensure see kind of motivation day for the players them at least for let the competition get the kind momentum we supposed to get.
Yeah. There's a guy called Ivorian Silas. We're based in the UK. Then you get Capital Foods. We are the producers of Sierra Juice. Then donate them products them they make. because they know they give physical cash. And then we get Apostle Bishop Olubunmi Sil McFoy, we are the general overseer of Destiny International Prayer Center. He and his wife, they all two come together for support to NCC. This is a laudable venture. And that is why, as I tell you earlier on, we get a rally on the 15th. On that rally, for that rally, we invite all the schools them in the community, all the churches and mosques them, because we see this thing like say, probably it is not natural, it gets on spirituality in Param. So I make we call all the churches them and the mosques them, make them can join we on this campaign. So now that's not the situation. And that campaign day is very, very important because we move from point to point. We start na Zigo, Ferguson Street, Edward Lane Junction.
Okay.
And then we move now the points that we mostly get high number of people them with involved in the addiction. So we go come there, we talk to them. So for example, we'll come up from Zigo, we come to Sankey Street and Ferguson Street. From there we move on to Morgan Lane, Bastry Junction, and then we come Beckles Street, Beckles Lane. After which we go na St. John, we go refresh the one that we participate. That's now the activity on the 15th.
Okay. Continue for the with me na the program. In name na Alan Campbell, in the executive director for Adesanya family. We then said on join the campaign against Kush na the country, and they organize the Kush Must Go football gala competition na Bullfields community. Earlier on at the program, it say we go talk to one of the communication expert them for the Sierra Leone Football Association, and in one of the media officers them. Lamin Tarawali, where people can call Coach Lamin, as he go update we also the activities them where the FAB embarked on recently. We get Coach Lamin on the line. Good afternoon, Coach Lamin, and welcome to the program Liberty Sport.
Yes, good afternoon, and thanks for having me.
All right, Coach Lamin. Firstly, I go one follow we start first for let you provide updates to the public on some of the activities them so far on have been on the embark on.
Yeah, thank you very much. As you know, so we get plenty of activities and we'll be done embark on this BN term. We get the FIFA Connect, who we get we colleagues them from with sister federation of Liberia, where they can for the regions and some SLFA staffs them FIFA Connect, which means they get plenty more with the way for register match officials, register players. And this is going to enable clubs them for them to register the players then without even coming to the federations. Then, for example, you go there now, you gate safe, now you room, now you parlor or out of the country, you will register the players. So we as a federation, we don't want now and for go make sure say we confirm them. And also that same system they enable the referees them for them get a report just after the match. Also the match commissioner as well, they send a report just after the match. Yeah. So that is one of the things that we'll be doing at Bo City. Also, we get representative from the regions and also some secretarial staff that will be taken on the FIFA Connect Day. And that's why it don't be very successful because we don't do the draw. The first we don't do the draw, and we don't see how the draw be successful both for the male and the Premier League. We don't see the same system and we generate the fixtures for all the matches that we get for play with. It be transparent with all the representatives from the 18 Premier League clubs, journalists, and some scholars that be there. Same goes back to the female young draw. Also, we get all the 12. Women's Premier League clubs them and journalists and other people that will witness that particular draw, they will be very much successful. And after that, they will be getting safety and security, staff safe stadium initiative. We camp conduct. Naya. Also, we get all the stadium managers then at the entire country, and we will get the 18 Premier League clubs, safety and security officer that will be partake in this event here. We will get over 42 people. Then we can have Bo City again. We will do that one day. Then before, make sure say we get zero debt. Now all matches then, and this now is something we. Have also be done say the one get zero debt now entire Africa as far as then concerned for the stadium them. So then the back again they go into effect and we don't see how we'll be able to done that one day. Then after that, His Excellency the President details say one for see the under 17 female and the under and the national team. So the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association, Mr. Babadi Kama, they go meet the president, say one for lunch. The school's football initiative, who said the president say, okay, this is a very good things. So you go kind of a state house for we can launch and if you go and propose again to president, say you get the national team, we don't go win the women's cup inside Mauritania, and then they get the under 17 team, we don't go win again the Wafu Cup inside Liberia. So the president they agree for both teams that been go there. Will be suicide the under 17 being go. And the Sierra Queens be going to State House so and go see the Fountain of Honor. His Excellency Brigadier Retired Julius Marabio, who said he be going to address the two teams then, and then they be very grateful. And in addition, as you know, say we don't change the Super Cup to a Unity Cup. We get both teams them both categories them we play. Yesterday we be see East Alliance, the defending champion, play against Lawikan Sekawina Bantal. We that one they will call the men's the SLFA men's women's milk cup. Yesterday we played at the Apple School, so I would say the defending champions when at East Alliance we go and win 2-0 against Bantal where they become second and they don't do. And today again we get the big one again when Abu Dhabi. We will get forget the defending champion when Kamara Football Club will play against the two times champions winner Mogwemo Queens. So far so good. These are the activities they were to line for the Football Association.
All right, Coach Lamin. You know, one thing where a lot of people only ask questions get for do with the change of name from Super Cup to Unity Cup. What's the big thing about the change?
Them not get sponsor because as you know, say for England, for example, we get the Carabao Cup, we get the Carling Cup. Now the same way they call them. So most of them company are not get a specific name because I carry the Unity Cup. So it's possible say maybe the next season we get a sponsor either Africell or Orange or Leon we tell and say Africell Cup or this cup than the cup. So we bring about the change. We see it's a time for we unite because I think unity. That word, the unity, if you Google it, they tell you saying that for brings people together and for that we believe as one and stay together, no matter of differences, let than they all day. Yeah. So now Dande, the executive committee be sit down together with the president, Mr. Babadi will prefer, I think, a good follow it on instead of Super Cup. Because as you know, say the Super Cup now from other side we take even though not a word where anybody can use because if you go now other country they then still get different names than what they use. So follow we use it in a UEFA they use a Super Cup. I think if I follow we get we on win a Unity Cup. So now in that basis the executive committee be going to take that decision say because of unity, one for brings unity inside the game and all of that. So we'll turn a Unity Cup instead of Carling Cup.
One good thing where the FA do
Super Cup, sorry.
One good thing where the FA do recently where so many people and be uploaded now, it gets to do with the fixed dates we don't do for the Premier League, you know, when it starts and when it end. But you know, say at times we can start something but continuity can be problem again. Also assurance you go give the public say that this particular date we on don't announce so get for be fixed now saying that this day, you know, the league for the start on yearly basis and on this very date again, 9 again for the come to an end.
Yes, a very good question. You said will agree with me. Mohammed say we think they're not allowed to prepare and this keep play on them because the time where we go for going to the CAF competitions, then win and both the African Champions League and the Confederation Cup, we need to still it on. And some of who neighbor them they don't done it then 2 months, then they can prepare now. They will still they can play with it and they're not good at all. So we even make performance of clubs are not good because sometimes if the league don't serve, if they don't today, there may be in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks time, una get game for Corona play. So that they make preparation in day, like for example, for transfer of players. These are some of the things that we really on we clubs them for the past years, which means the same way we done for play. The window go down almost the lock, you know. So for transfer player, especially the international windows for pool player and account and it can be very difficult. Yeah. So now he makes some of them till the day. So where the president come, Mr. Babadi Kama, it's not a fix, you know, we forget a league calendar. Our league go they play, we not get calendar, we grab number one money, we say the league they start tomorrow, then they say no, then they say this. And always the league then they play August, when they say now inside August, now in the inter-club competitions can play, whether they know they give the club the advantage for let them compete well. Right now, as we speak, Liberia, I think they are in the second week of play. The same goes to Guinea. And so we say for starts now on the 9th. A lot of these, let this say all, if we not don't say at the same time, but the time, who will they done, will they get ample time to be participate in clubs, then both the man and the woman, and for them, we will compete in the African Champions League, yeah? So the executive total fit say, now this date on a fixed date, Mohammed, yeah? They are the promission. I make you don't see the 2025-2026 league season, we know. The 2026-2027 league season, everything has been there. So now we could get the system now when the FIFA connect with say all games are going to play, even the fixtures that we are going to postpone, instead of getting a time where they play both the male and the female. So we get a calendar now we work on for this season, as Arias mentioned, and the same get for go back here to the 2026-2027 league seasons. So for answer to your questions, all those dates we don't put so for school football, for Division 1, Women's League, and everything therefore be expected because everything that's entered in the systems. And remember, say this system will is join a FIFA Connect, a FIFA the controller. So any shake of those dates when the league for start, when the league for end, and then we go to call compliance. So the FIFA compliance, they still gets access to the system. That they make sure say that they query why we put something inside the system down there. Because they could give the system and give you access to them. They tell you to go to call compliance. Any tweet you put there for make sure say you comply with that day and make sure say you act on that one day. So I think as a federations, we agree on that day with the terms and conditions with FIFA, and I think we are working towards that.
Coach, I mean, another decision where the FA come up with, where that maybe draw public attention, get for do with the relegation, where on say the 18 clubs they be participate at the then league will be just end, where we know say clubs and they will be supposed for relegate, but the FA come back and say no relegation not get for this time around. Waiting be really prompts that decision there.
Okay, a very good question. Yes, these are decisions where we say we don't go to public domain, where some people will be happy, some people will not be happy. Yes, that was the decisions where they be taken at Congress, when the highest decision-making body during the then regime of Thomas Daddy Brahma. So after the elections, so with this executive committee, I'm going to get in the mandate on the 1st of August, the 2nd of August. They go and see them say inside this football ecosystem, which we go wrong, we make sure we respect everything where we say we they do. Because mind you, the ecosystem will bring, we still inform us that now we play with at least 14 clubs. Instead of 18, we say 14 clubs. Because the 18 clubs with the league burden and we say the league not too strict. So one day the league be so strict so that if we play with 14 clubs, I think that they're going to be more competitive. Yeah.
Hello, Coach Amin.
Yes, you get me?
Yes, I get you. Go ahead.
Yes. So, we be see the league system, the ecosystem, there are so many rules that will not be expected. So, when the president comes with an executive, they say everything must be respected. One, will not be see a competitive Division 1 league we play now all the regions. We will only see the western area where they play, with the northeast region where they play, and we get 5 regions. So, in that case, we cannot just say, okay, because of this don't come, no, we only take teams from the western area, we take from northwest, west and northeast, we northwest, the east and the south do not play. So they say, I say, no, this will be very biased and this thing not going to work. So what are we going to do? We do it to call. So what they did, then do a consultation, which means then get a delegation, they set up a team. With that team, they then talk to the western area region, then go to the south, then go to the east, then go to the west, then go to the north, and then go to the northeast. They make sure say they talk to all the stakeholders, the clubs, fans, and other people that in camp. So out of that one, the 90% people that be seeing relegation all day, just because of Division 1 play now 3 regions, how they were able to do that. So after that one, they will send back to FIFA. So FIFA, they're going to advise you. Well, if this not happened, if they say there was no league would play, 3 regions they're not being played and 2 regions then play. So I think it's good for Leona get another solution. So the only solution we'll be doing now will be doing consultations with clubs and other one then 90% of people views in football stakeholders that be say the relegation on this. So
wow.
As you know, say the executive committee now the second highest decision making body with Congress. No. So the executive committee, they will go again and make a decision, say, let relegation or day. We get a very good ecosystem. Now we don't put the ecosystem in place. We don't get the time with the Premier League they play. Both man and woman, the Division 1 for the woman, then the Division 1 for the man them, and schools football under 18, under 15, all they play. So the ecosystem is going to start. So this season of 2025-2026, next season, there will be a relegation of 4 clubs and 2 is coming up. So the ecosystem still they go, but now we don't put all the measures in place. We say everybody will be satisfied if you relegate, and everybody will satisfied if you not come up. Simply because the Division 1 gets in time when they play across all regions, same go to the female and the male, and we get the under 18, under 15, and the schools footballs as well will launch then this year. All
right, Coach Lamin, but there's this rumor we don't go around, that you get some stakeholders within the FA, this new executive we belong to some of them clubs there, we supposed to relegate, we make una decide for come up with this decision, say because of them people they allow just strive for play around things. How are you able for confirm?
Well, then there are rumors, and then there are rumors. Me no able answer to that day, but as the spokesperson for the federations, waiting a fee say na in the prompt, why we do that decisions day. Now I don't communicate so. And mind you, see, so many people then they talk saying that because of politics and then they know politics is over. So I don't feel saying that day. So you self tell me if he only them play. Then we get the south. Then we get the northeast. We play. We are 5 regions. So if you not be you, how if we don't do that promotion day? How we play playoff? We are only 2 regions play. So.
But why not do that address before this step?
No, there is no way to address. So when the president came in on the 1st. So how can we be able to address it?
But what I mean, the previous regime for don't try for address her because, like you said, be the part of that previous regime day.
No, of course, I'm a staff. I'm always part of all regimes.
They want to not be correct time.
The problems was, so because of unable correct time, so now he make the leadership correct time. That's not the way late. So I feel say if you not be correct time, the past regime, this other president can correct time. Government is continuity. Right. So that's why we are going to correct it now, and it has been corrected. Right. And everybody has agreed according to the consensus, and the league will be start on the 9th. We will get the biggest derby. We will forget Bo Rangers. They play against Cambo Eagles now. Bo. Then we get forget FC Calon. Get for play against Mighty Blackpool and Pool School on the 9th.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for talking to me at the program, Coach Lamin. We'll bring you in time to time.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
All right, and Coach Lamin, one of the media officers for the Sierra Leone Football Association, we just clarify on some issues them when a public concern. One get for do it the issues of relegation seems that they will be supposed to relegate where the FAC relegation or go day, because of the reasons that we in just outline. Even though people believe say now because of you get some key stakeholders them within this new executive will belong to some of them clubs there, make the FA decide for play around things and see teams enough for relegate this season. Well, we'll continue with the program. In case you just joined with the program at Liberty Sports, and it come to you live on Liberty Online Television, our Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them where they get we from. Yourself with the watch week, you join the conversation, send with your comments on any of the platform, and also drop a message on 074 545. Still with me at the studio, I deal with the former captain for Bullom Stars, and also current player for Mighty Blackpool Football Club, where Nabashi Wolukuma, where they also can talk about in football journey and as well tell we about waiting people for expect inside a new adventure as it currently don't join Mighty Blackpool Football Club. And as well I deal with Alan Campbell, when are the executive coordinator for the Adesanya, family, as themselves don't join the fight against Kush and they don't decide to organize the Kush Must Go football gala competition at Brookfields community. I come back to you, Mr. Allen. You don't talk about the format of the competition, say, on only the limited to people and where they live now, Brookfields community. And as well, now I'll talk about waiting the players they expect out of any match. Is it that to not get any prize, like, the best player of the match or anything they like for the players them as motivation?
We know say football like game we like spirit game.
Okay.
We look and say it's a community fight that everybody should come on board and give their own contribution. So we know they are not playing for money, but at the end of the day, there are going to be prizes. Because we get to sponsors them, are producers of Sierra Juice, Sierra Water. So for every game we play, the best player, we will give them a packet, so we call them a bundle of them products them. Sierra Water for each and every game. And then, we try as best as possible for support the teams them with seed money for make them able for playing for like transportation. So the team that will qualify go final back, we will also give them something for support them. And then because we once for make it look like they get an historic something about it. So we're not giving trophies. We give trophies, but it's in the form of a plaque. We all know the German league now shield than they give, and even England in charity shield. So we're going to do plaques, but we mean say we not going to forgive them that then trophy then they on the day with the final they play, because then get for do the inscription, and we want to make then teams then they also participate in the rally on the 15th. So after the rally, 9 then they give then plaque then they for the team will win the championship, the runners up and best BF team, and we'll also give the individual prizes then for the overall best player of the tournament, best goalkeeper and highest goal scorer. So that's another way they go happen.
So who's feel this competition for play?
Last school year, also I put out for the play the league. Now they get for play.
So what about spectators? We go watch this competition and get any prize for pay?
Well, that is the interesting thing. Everything it's like we're giving it to them. They know they pay for good day, and when the competition they play, we go to share a capital product them to the spectators that way they around. So it's like we're giving back to the communities. Another thing also is that after. Because we got a carnival on the 21st now, FSSG Grand Carnival, we live band get for day. Some of the proceeds where they come, because the fundraising, the proceeds where they come inside, then schools that will be invited where they can participate, because we see schools they actually they struggle, so they get issues of subsidy, and so all the schools that where they can participate, was some portion of the proceeds they go back to them. We will identify school learning material or waiting at the needs them with the school they want. Some of them we try for give back to them. So it's like taking responsibility, giving back to society, because when we start this organization as a social club some 23 years ago, by then media college, most of the other company in the school, we were identifying children in the community who will be the give scholarship. So we want to give back to society.
Okay. Raising the awareness is key and very important, but not just raising the awareness, yeah? How the one them way they already involved into push, I mean the victim them, how then say go feel, belong, or how then go able for participate in this very competition?
Well, say when you talk about sports, it is a physical game, and somebody we don't so involved in drug, you understand, you cannot have them to participate. So what we're doing is like we sending messages to them that make them see the reason, say it not good for make them day into the and make them left. And what we'll do, we'll try for do follow-ups, because if you just go talk to them, you left them, you understand they're going back to it. So we'll they do follow-up and possibly see how we try as best as possible to integrate them. The one they will see say like they improve. We get welding shop now the community, we able for talk to them, say do you encourage this bubble like welding, like tailoring, like carpentry. But we get bigger plans, but for now we just start, because as in a long run and a long-term project, we're trying to see whether we can get that's by God in power, we'll eradicate this. We got a youth training center, because if you look YWC, Abu Phil City for woman, you get a man, a woman, like the boy picking them, they're neglected. And I think, see, because of that lack of engagement, all the help for make them go astray. Some years back, there was an organization where they call Boy Society. I was also part of it. Then these Boku people, then we come out good. But, you know, because of black man business, when you wait man go back in Canada, LF and black man, the black man monopolize them, then begin sell. So we want, and Bookfields now one now be the hope, now one side will be the benefit. So we want to come back with something like that. We can have a youth training center in the future. We go get the attention of boys, because we key focus now for make we get young people them who go develop for contribute meaningfully towards nation development in the future.
Yeah, I think you don't explain a lot about when plans them when get, but again, for organized football, create the awareness, sensitize the people in the community about, drug, how it can affect the youth them, is very key. But one go say, they're very community, they are the one themselves we can involved into drug dealing, within the community. The meaning the competition can come just now start and done, but there are still people within the community who still sell drug. When I get any plans, like for able for see how best to go, either engaging people and they show them the need as to how why them for stop, or neither inform the police them so that they can go after them people and for ensure so cuts down drug business within the community finally.
This campaign where they go on, so we're not only targeting the affected, the one that are directly affected, we also they talk to the one that we they involve, we they collaborate, and we get for talk to them. But as an organization, we know and can see specifically where they come for campaign. That's the duty of the police. We all know the stories that we come out. Now the death of this guy, black something, we've been died. We know once friend we save that situation. Leon look at Alexi, we have been haunted. So we continue to engage the community for make them see the reason and the need for make them pull and pan the involvement in selling drugs or trafficking drugs, because if them pull and pan, I mean the one that they take I'm not gonna get access for take them. So now continuous engagement instead of saying we point fingers for do that, because we know once for lower organization be attacked. But that also is a community responsibility. If you didn't have the community, you know, see this person they involve in drug trafficking, drug selling, I mean, it is your responsibility to quietly report it to the police, make them take the necessary action.
All right, continue for the week. We name now Alan Campbell, and the executive coordinator for Adesaya, family. We then said on join the fight against Kush. In case you just join me, the program at Liberty Sports, and it comes to you live at Liberty Online Television. Still with me at the studio, I did with Bashiru Olukoroma, we na current player for Mighty Blackpool and former player for Bullom Stars Football Club. Bashiru, you don't explain about the previous club when at Bullom Stars, and also waiting people for respect from you as you don't join Mighty Blackpool Football Club. But again, one other very important thing I want to follow we talk about now. Therefore, do it. You don't join Mighty Blackpool already. Yeah, how you intend? I mean, for able for fitting the system of Mighty Blackpool, because I don't see some players killing a very club is back well. They kind of this club maybe able to get some right. So how you intend for fit into the system of Mighty Blackpool?
Well, I think there's no straightforward package for joining a particular club and just go and be a starter. It left to you how determined you are and the kind of personality we carry. So I think all of that get for help you for go and try for bring the same energy we get back home and count in this new chapter, because this is a whole new challenge, a whole new chapter of me footballing career. So yeah, I think I believe in myself and I believe in what I get, and everything just left to how I get for come and sell myself and the kind of personality I will bring in and the kind of energy I will bring into the dressing room. So I think all of that get for be very much critical going forward in this particular new endeavor where the travel push.
You don't train with Mighty Blackpool now, for the past couple of days, and you be on the train at your former club, yeah. So how you assess, the two system, within Usa IBD and Usa you don't join so now?
Well, I think football not they way different. I think it just like Islam, where they say for any mosque we go, na the same teachings, same practices. It just left to the philosophy of the head coach, and also I think it's more or less the same thing, same hard work, just doing a lot of corn works and for get the body fit and do a lot of things with the ball so that you're able for be fit and ready for the coming season. So I think it's not much difference because from which I learned back home to which I can meet, I think it's more or less the same thing. It's just that say I come and meet a very experienced coach in the person of Coach Kone. I think he's been with the national team lots of stages in the national team where you don't head and we don't be a coach of. So I think bringing him to Blackpool and me for coming meet him and play under him, I think that is a big one for me because as they can tell you, say football they go with stages, and I think this is a big stage in my life for coming and play under Coach Kone. I think that would be a good one for me. I will learn a lot of things where go out to my game and get a successful season with Blackpool.
You now be a captain at your former club, and we all see, and people will be on the watch you see the kind of leadership will be on the show. Yeah, we people for expect for being, that kind of same leadership we be on the shoulder at your former club when at Bullom Stars.
Well, I don't want to beat me on drum or blow me on trumpet, but I think anybody who know me personality know say me na that kind born leader where and only for come and say me this people can attest say in this because I'm not that kind attention seeking player. I'm not to that kind flashy player. Me na that kind person where I'm very disciplined when it comes to my game. I don't take and they mix them with any other thing. So I take this game very seriously, and I think coming to Blackpool, I think like what I say, born leader, the actor, you just they allow it happen, it unfold for himself because it is inside of me. So I think I just need to bring the same energy where I get from back home, bring them to this new chapter and see how it goes.
All right, so welcome to Mr. Allen Campbell. Mr. Allen, what think will be your parting message, to viewers them will watch we what people for expect from this very competition we on day about to start, and when you say the competition for start?
Not tomorrow it start.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah.
So what think will be your parting message?
Well, I want to encourage the people them na Brookfields community and all side this message each for make them join we in all we campaigns them from the football gala to the rally and campaign and to the carnival. And also I want to say thank you to we diasporans them where they in the United States of America and Europe as themselves also get something for them on the 27th of December. We then go on camp holiday. We get the UK based UK JC them versus the United States of America JC them. We get a match we'll for play on the 27th. I want to tell you thank you. We continue for support in our community and let we unanimously fight hard for kick Kush out of the community and make other people them from other communities also do likewise. So with that, we were able to conquer Kush na Sierra Leone.
All right, thank you very much. And I'm Allen Campbell, and I'm the executive coordinator for the Saya family. We themselves don't join the fight against Kush, and the Kush must go football gala competition with them host, or sorry, then they're about for stage in our Brookfields community. Well, I come to Bashiru Olukoroma, we are the former captain for Bullom Stars and current player for Mighty Blackpool Football Club. What will be your parting message, Bashiru?
Well, just want to tell Liberty TV Boku thank you for the platform and for the host and everything. So my last message would be to my fans and every other person who love me wholeheartedly. I just want to tell them say let them look out and let them pray and wish me the very best and see how this coming season with Mighty Blackpool get for be like.
All right, Ena Bashiru Olukoroma, former captain for Mighty Blackpool and new signing for former captain for Bullom Stars and new signing for Mighty Blackpool Football Club. Well, I also the program go left you today. You hope for January again some other time. And sorry that unable for bring the messages them way on don't send at the program. And same way so we get some technical each at the studio where we want for assure you say moving forward we will try for address then challenge and day. Well, on behalf of me and that of the technical team, I want for say plenty thank you for you take your time for listening and watch this very interesting program. And we hope that you will join me in the subsequent edition of Liberty Sports. Till then, I want to wish you all the sporting weekend. Goodbye.